Well, here we are with the third instalment of my zombie map analysis and gameplay series with Numa. My favourite map so far, and potentially my favourite of all time in quite a few aspects, but not in all. But to be good, it has to be worse on some, if that makes sense, depending on how you're analysing it. But anyway, I hope you're all having a good day. I myself have had better days, you know. Today's Monday, school day. Yesterday was a Sunday. I said I was going to upload, but I was far too tired, and this long overdue episode of the series is now occurring, as you can see. So, Numa. Some notable things. This is, I believe, the map that has had the highest round on, which is over 10,000, because there are only 24 zombies per round, and the Wonder Waffle, or Wonderwaff weapon, can kill on any round. So basically, if you can dodge every zombie, you can basically last for, well, the 90 hours the Xbox 360 can last for, or however your console can, or PC. So that's something it's most needs to be known for, which I've yet to get to a semi-high round, but that's fine, you know. If I was there for longer than 2 hours, I think I'd maybe not be bored, but I think I'd want to do something else. I completely missed that. There we go. The Easter eggs on this map, I would say, is quite a step down from Varrock's. See, Easter egg doesn't have one. Don't do them anyway. Won't talk about them in any episode. The textures, you know, it's a 360 map. Not too bad. Notably, the leaves of trees are actually quite good, and probably better than the leaves in Forza Horizon 4. Which, if you haven't played it, the trees don't look great. I'll just say that. It's kind of a joke with me and my friend that the trees just don't exist. And despite this game being released 10 years earlier, it's quite a bit better in that department. Also, something quite notable about the map that I know was included was the fact that the box now has a light above it wherever it is. Some other things were the box the box has moved in Varrock. The box can move and you can see it now. The perks are in random locations. There are more traps, notably the flogger. I know there's different terrain, not just a solid floor. There is not too much compared to the other maps in terms of, I don't know, adding literal things, but the map itself is just a way nicer layout, and in my opinion it's great for not having such a long game, but not a short one either, just like a good length. I mean, I guess you could say a bit on the shorter side, but can definitely stop boredom, and in my opinion is the best map for just being simple, yet you can get to a high round. Because sometimes people just want to hop on and play, which BO4 has done a good job of that in my opinion. Cold War's not too bad. some Black Ops 3 maps do quite a bit. And as I have said, I do not have the Beer 1 versions of Ascension, Shangri-La, or Moon, and unfortunately, you know, no YouTube money has come to me yet, which is perfectly fine. You know, I don't care. I mean, obviously, I wish I had money, you know, free money, but honestly, to me, it's not that big of a deal. Just, you know, I hope you can put up with better looking graphics. You know, it's not like it's a bad thing, is it? But the raw, you know, aesthetic of the map might be a bit different to normal. But I mean, I've never seen a normal map, so I wouldn't really know the big difference. See, with World at War, I believe the feature was fixed in BO1, but music is on the same sound volume slider as just the regular gameplay. So unfortunately, you can just hear massive gun or just really loud explosions and gunshots, and then just a quite quiet song. Which, I mean, with this song, you know, there's a few good bits, but overall, just too much shouting, and I'd say it's better than not playing it, but it's not too great. This map is quite a bit bigger than the last two. I'm not entirely sure how big, but there's 4 sections outside of the main area, which is like the big building you spawn in. So it's quite nice to see that, you know, there's more area to explore, and with a team, 1, you can survive longer, and 2, you can actually beat your own separate bits, which is very nice. I mean, I believe only 1 person can obtain the Wonder Waff, which, I mean, it'd be nice if everyone could, but hey, it's pretty OP, so fair enough. Here's the third of the 4 huts, and I hope you can grasp from me just moving around that this is very hard, first of all, because Juggernog can spawn in the 3rd location there. But, I mean, granted, you know, I'm not the best player, I've said it in the past, so fair enough that I died, but I have more time to talk. Juggernog can spawn in, you know, 1 of the 4 places, and I say notably that's the one you want the most out of the 4 perks, and the best chance of survivability. So I feel that Juggernog specifically is something that you want to get as soon as possible. I mean, you can look out, you get it in your 1st one, or your 4th. You have no idea which one, but I don't know. If you're better than me, maybe you can actually last to find out. But I don't really play Numa that much. I mean, it is my favourite map, but, well, 2nd, 3rd, top 5 favourite maps of all time, but I don't know, just it being on World at War is not the easiest to access quickly. It's on disc, no problems, but as, you know, it's decided that Microsoft want to sell it for a quite a big price of maybe £25 still, like $30 or 40 Aussie dollars. I'm not too sure about the currency changes, but it's a pricey game, that's all I have to say. So, you know, probably not worth that much, I'd say. And just the mechanics of World at War are very dated, as you might have been able to see there. I just got absolutely trapped, which I don't think I should have. I think you can easily walk through there, but because obviously with the first iteration it wasn't too easy, I mean, from Varuk to Noct, the zombies kind of hitting mechanics had changed, because unless you're literally stopped, the zombies can't hit you. But now, from Varuk to Darius, I believe, the zombies just try and... I shall try and show you a bit later in the game. But basically, I shall show you now. So they try and hit you and grab you in. Maybe this is not the best instance of showing you, because it's on round 1, and on round 1 they don't really... I don't know, pose much of a threat, other than when you get tractors you have unfortunately seen. Yeah, Arasaka as well, my favourite starting room weapon. I mean, it's not the most powerful or anything, but I don't know, it's only on this map, and it's just quite nice that it's a weak gun and cheap gun, because in my opinion, a starting room gun, it shouldn't last that long. It should just be like a quick, you know, I need to buy a gun because I'm running out of ammo, but you know, I need to make it to the next stop. But with, say, Black Ops 3 with the RK5, that can last until round, I'd say 5 or 6, and it's still quite good. And at that point, you know, you'd probably be dead with an Arasaka, which, in my opinion, is a good thing, because there should still be a degree of challenge. Of course, you've seen that I probably don't need that big of a challenge, because I'll die easily, but if I was actually playing well, then you'd see that maybe it's good that the guns don't do that much damage, and it also gives an emphasis that the wonder weapons are wonder weapons, because in a lot of the recent games, like in Black Ops 4, the ray gun just seems terrible. It's like the ray gun, one of the most iconic guns in all of zombies, is just rendered to being useless. Well, not useless, but pretty bad. And it's better than just a random launcher, because you can have a PhD for that, but not the ray gun. I mean, honestly, doesn't make sense to me, but Treyarch have decided to do that, so that's just their decision. Right, maybe I can show you here the killing mechanics. So, this is going to be the end of the video as well. I should talk after, but basically, if I can try and get 2 hits, look, they try and swing and grab you. I mean, I didn't show a good bit there. I mean, it's quite hard to do an early round, but just me dying so much, I had to do what I could with what I had. But anyway, see, a brief summary. A good high round strategy with the Wunderwaffe. A bigger map. Moving perks. You can see the mystery box where it moves. And that, I believe, were the main notable things to the map. You know, unfortunately I was caught short because I'm just terrible. But I'm not really playing the game. And then just talking over it. I'm more talking than the gameplay's in the background, which is, you know, kind of the point I'm trying to make with the series. But anyway, I do hope that you have enjoyed the 3rd installment. The 4th will probably take a while to come out, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed. You know, if you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike, and comment if you have any things to suggest that I might have missed or how to improve. You know, any feedback. Most feedback is good feedback. You know, some people don't leave feedback, they just, I don't know what they try and do with their lives, but hey ho. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Have a good evening and farewell.